Question number 6 says that AP is a median. You can see it is the altitude also. Okay, so what they have asked is we have to find AP where AB square plus AC square is given. When you read this, which theorem comes to your mind? Yes, Apollonius theorem. So we will write solution. First we will find PB. You know P is the midpoint. Because P is the midpoint, we can write PB equals to half of BC. Okay, that is half of 18. So half of 18 is 9 centimeter. PB equals to 9 centimeter. Correct? Now, we can use here Apollonius theorem. Therefore, in triangle ABC, AB square plus AC square is equal to 2AP square plus 2PB square. Okay, this is by Apollonius theorem. Okay, now we will write this. AB square plus AC square is given 260. 260 equals to 2 times AP square. We don't know, we have to find, plus 2 times BP square. So that is 2 into 9 square. Okay, so this becomes 260 is equal to 2 AP square plus 2 into 81. Correct? 9 square is 81. Now sorry, this becomes 162. Okay, now if I move it here, it will become 2AP square is equal to 260 minus 162. Okay, so 2AP square is equal to, what is 260 minus 162? It is 98. Correct, it is 98. So 2AP square is equal to, I'll send AP there, it will become 98 upon 2. So AP square is equal to 49. Okay, because AP square is 49, AP will become 7. Okay, so AP is how much? AP is 7. I think so centimeter is not given, so we'll just leave it as it is, units. Okay, then we'll move on to 7th one. Question number 7 given is an equilateral triangle. This is an equilateral triangle with each side 6 centimeter, and what else is given is AM. You can see it is the altitude. In an equilateral triangle, altitude is the median also. So can I say M is the midpoint? Yes, M is the midpoint because this itself is the median also. Now, what else is given is very important information. PC is 1/3 of BC. BC we know it is 6 centimeter, so we can find PC. Okay, 1/3 of 6 is 2 centimeters. So this we got. Okay, because we have to find AP, you know AP is a part of this triangle AMP. So once we get MP and AM, we can find AP by Pythagoras theorem. Correct? So what I'll try to do is I will try to find these two sides, MP and AM. Okay, let us see. See, PC is equal to 1/3 of BC. So I'll write 1/3 of 6 since BC is equal to AB. Okay, sides of equilateral triangle. So this becomes 2 centimeter. PC is equal to how much? It is 2 centimeter. Okay, now if you see, M is the midpoint of BC. Okay, therefore BM, or I'll write CM, is equal to half of BC. Okay, CM is half of BC, so it is half of 6, so it is 3 centimeter. Now it is very easy to find PM. This is 3 centimeter. This is 2 centimeters. So how much is PM? PM equals to CM minus PC. CM minus PC. So it is 3 minus 2. So that is 1 centimeter. Okay. PM we got 1 centimeter. Now how will you find AM? Very easy. You can go by Pythagoras theorem or you can go by 30, 60, 90. Okay. You know this is an equilateral triangle. Because it is an equilateral triangle, this is side opposite to 60 degree. AM is side opposite to 60 degree. Okay. So side opposite to 60 degree, we know it is root 3 upon 2 of hypotenuse. So I have to first write in triangle AMB, angle B equals to 60 degree. This is, I can write given. Angle AMB equals to 90 degree. Okay. And angle BAM becomes 30 degree. This is remaining angle. Okay. This is also given. Now if you see angle AMB, I can write here, therefore triangle AMB is 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree triangle. Okay, because it is 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree triangle, I can write AM is equal to root 3 upon 2 times of hypotenuse. Yes or no? AM is side opposite to 60 degree. Okay, so it is root 3 upon 2 times of 6. AM is equal to 2 1s are 2 3s are, it is 3 root 3. Correct? Now what we have to do is, we got AM, we got PM, PM is 1, AM is 3 root 3. So we can find AP by Pythagoras theorem. I'll write here in triangle AMP, angle AMP equals to 90 degree. Therefore AP square is equal to AM square plus PM square. This is Pythagoras theorem. Okay, AM I'll write 3 root 3 the whole square, PM I'll write 1 square. What is 3 square? 9. This will become 3. So this is 27. 3 root 3 square you can do. 3 square is 9. Root 3 square is 3. So this is how you will get 3 root 3 square. Okay. Now plus 1 square is 1. 27 is 28. Okay. So AP is equal to root 28. You know the square root of root 28 is how much? 4 7s are. So 2 root 7. Okay. This is the value of AP, 2 root 7. Okay. Next one. Question number 8 is a very famous problem which has been asked in board several times. Maybe 4 to 5 times they have asked in board exams this sum. And it is a type of sum which can be done by 30, 60, 90. It can be done by Pythagoras theorem also, and it can be done by Apollonius also. So we are doing this by Apollonius. What we have to do is PM is equal to PN is equal to root 3A. We have to prove this. You can see this side is A, this side is also measure A, the measure of this side is A, this is also A, this is also A. If you observe the name of the triangle I am taking, observe it very carefully. I am talking about triangle PMR. Look at triangle PMR. This triangle I am taking. Okay, PMR. Because we want to find the value of PM. So if you see PMR and look at Q, QM is A, QR is also A. So can I say Q is the midpoint? Yes. Okay, this is A, this is also A. That means Q is the midpoint of MR. Correct? That means PQ is the median. Okay, so I'll write in triangle PMR, are PM square plus PR square equals to 2PQ square plus 2QM square. Okay, PM square plus PR square is equal to 2PQ square plus 2QM square. This is by what? Apollonius theorem. Okay, so PM square I am writing as it is, PR square I am writing A square, 2PQ square I am writing 2A square, and 2QM square, QM is also A, so it will again be 2A square. Okay, now PM square plus A square is equal to, this will become what? 4A square, correct? Now I can solve this. PM square is equal to 4A square minus A square. Okay, so what it becomes? 3A square, correct? Therefore, if I make it square root, PM square becomes PM, 3A square, the square root will become root 3, A square will become A, correct? We got PM is equal to root 3A. Very simple, very simply we got by applying Apollonius theorem. But triangle you have to remember, either you take PMR to get PM or you take PQN to get PN. So no need of doing this. We can write similarly. We can show that Pn is equal to root 3a. Okay, therefore Pm is equal to Pn is equal to root 3a. This is how we proved 8th one. Question number 9 says that a parallelogram is given and we have to prove the sum of the squares of the diagonals is equal to the sum of the squares of its sides. Okay, so what we have to prove? The sum of the squares of the diagonals is equal to the sum of the squares of its sides. Okay, so I am taking here sum of the squares of the sides is equal to sum of the squares of the diagonals. Okay, this we are going to prove. Okay, now you know that in a parallelogram the diagonals bisect each other. Okay, bisect means divide in two equal parts. Okay, so if I take triangle ABC, if I take triangle ABC, can I say BO is the median? Yes, BO is the median. Okay, why? Because diagonals of parallelogram, okay, diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. So BO is the median. So I can take your Apollonius principle. I can write AB square plus BC square is equal to 2BO square plus 2CO square. Correct? This is by Apollonius theorem. Okay, by Apollonius theorem we can write this. Okay, now AB square plus AC square, I'll keep it as it is. Instead of BO, I will write BO is half of BD. Correct? BO is half of BD plus 2. Instead of CO, I'll write half of AC. Okay, the whole square. Okay, your same reason you will write diagonals of parallelogram. Okay, so if you observe, this becomes AB square plus BC square is equal to half square will become 1 upon 4, 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 1 upon 4 BD square plus 2 into again half will become 1 upon 4 AC square. Okay, so AB square plus BC square is equal to 2 ones are 2 twos are 2 ones are 2 twos are. Okay, this is half BD square plus again half AC square. Now I don't want this half, so what I'll do, I'll multiply the whole equation by 2. Okay, multiplying by 2, what will I get? Here it will be 2AB square plus here it will be 2BC square. Here 2 will get cancelled, so only BD square remains, and here 2 will get cancelled, only AC square remains. Okay, now 2AB square plus 2BC square, this will become what? Sorry, instead of 2AB, I can write AB square plus AB square, correct? Instead of 2BC, I can write BC square plus BC square. Okay, see now we are close, very close to what we are trying to prove. This RHS we have got. Okay, LHS also we have got. AB square is equal to its opposite side. You know, parallelogram opposite sides are equal, so instead of AB square I'll write CD square. Okay, BC square as it is, and BC is equal to AD, so I'll write instead of BC I'll write AD square. Okay, is equal to BD square plus AC square. Okay, so we got what we wanted to prove. Here you can just simply write the reason: opposite sides of parallelogram. Okay, so very easy proof, we can prove it very easily. So coming to the 10th one, it's a word problem where Pranali and Prasad started walking to the east and to the north respectively. So suppose this is the point where Pranali and Prasad both are standing. Pranali went to the east. East is this direction, towards right. And Prasad went to the north. Okay, respectively. From the same point at the same speed. So their speed is also same. Okay. After 2 hours, so what is the time taken? Time taken is 2 hours. Okay. Distance between them was 15 root 2. Now Pranali is here at point B. Let this be point A. And Prasad is here at point C. So Pranali is standing here, Prasad is standing here, and the distance between them is how much? 15 root 2. Okay. Now because the distance between them is 15 root 2, we are asked to find the speed per hour. Okay. Now two things you have to remember here. One thing, they have taken 2 hours to reach there. Okay. And the second thing is, they both have traveled the same distance because they were walking at the same speed. Okay, so how will we do this? Let the distance traveled by Pranali and Prasad be x kilometers. Okay, so this is also x, this is also x. Now in triangle ABC, angle A equals to 90 degree. Therefore AB square plus AC square is equal to BC square. This is by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, this is x square plus x square is equal to 15 root 2 the whole square. This becomes 2x square, correct? Now what is this? 15 root 2 square. So 15 square is 225 and root 2 square is 2. You have to make the square of both of them. Okay, so can I cancel this 2? Yes, x square is equal to 225. 2 gets cancelled. So what is x? X is equal to 15. Okay. Now distance covered by each one of them is equal to 15 kilometer. Okay. Time taken is how much? 2 hours. Okay. Therefore, what will be the speed? We want speed per hour. Very simple. In 2 hours, 15 kilometers. So in 1 hour, how much? 7.5, of course. Okay. So, you know TDS. So I'll write speed is equal to distance upon time. Okay. So it is 15 upon 2. So that is 7.5 kilometer per hour. This is the speed by which they have traveled. Okay, coming on to 11th one, the diagram looks little bit complex, and even what we have to prove is little bit complex, but it is very easy. See how we have to proceed. What we have to prove is 4 times BL square plus CM square is equal to 5 times BC square. Okay, now how we will do this? Very easy. First I will pick this, then I will pick this. Okay, BL square I want. So how will I get BL square? I'll take BAL triangle by Pythagoras theorem. In triangle BAL, angle BAL equals to 90 degree. Therefore, BL square is equal to BA square plus AL square. This is by Pythagoras theorem. Correct? Let this be point number 1. Now I want this CM square. So of course, which triangle I'll take? I'll take in triangle CAM, angle CAM equals to 90 degree. Therefore, CM square is equal to CA square plus AM square. This is also by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, point number 2. Now if you see 1 and 2, if I adding 1 and 2, LHS I'll get BL square plus CM square, because we want to come here, equals to BA square plus AL square plus CA square plus AM square. RHS, there are 4 terms here. Okay. Now, if you see, BL square plus CM square will be as it is. BA square, I'll write AL square. I can write AL as half of AC square. Correct? As we did in the previous sum. Then AC square as it is. This is CA square, AC square, one and the same. AM, again I can change here. AM I can write half AB square. Correct? So these are all the changes that I have made. Now this becomes BA square plus, this is 1 upon 4 AC square, because I'll take the square of it, plus AC square plus this also becomes 1 upon 4 AB square. Okay, so we have reached up till here. BL square plus CM square is equal to this. Okay, now I have just cleaned this so that I can write. Now if you see, I don't want this 4, so what I'll do is multiplying by 4. I will multiply the whole equation by 4. So this will become 4BL square. This will become 4CM square. This will be 4AB square. Okay, this will be what? 4 will get cancelled. AC square. Okay, here it will be plus 4AC square. Here 4 will get cancelled. So only AB square remains. Okay, now what I'll do here, I'll take 4 common, BL square plus cm square. Okay, LHS, at least we have reached LHS. Now let us see, we'll come to RHS also. 4ab square plus ab square will become 5ab square, and 4ac square plus ac square will become 5ac square. Okay, now if you see 4bl square plus cm square, I'll take 5 common here. What remains is ab square plus ac square. Okay, correct. We have reached up till here. LHS we got. RHS, if you can see, AB square plus AC square, this is nothing but BC square by Pythagoras theorem. Yes or no? So we can write 4BL square plus CM square is equal to 5 times. Instead of this, I can write BC square. Okay, why? You have to write the reason. Pythagoras theorem. Okay, AB square plus AC square is equal to BC square. So we have reached here, hence it is proved. Okay, then so 12th one says that the sum of the squares of adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Okay, let us say this is a parallelogram. Okay, so I can write in given AB square plus BC square is equal to how much is given? It is given 130, okay, centimeter. Okay, and the length of one of its diagonal is 14 centimeter. So I'll take this. This is 130. It was looking like BO. No problem. So BD, one of the diagonal is 14 centimeter. Find the length of other diagonal. So we have to find AC. First, in geometry, very first thing is question should be very clear to you. Okay, so AB square plus BC square is equal to 130. Okay, and BD is equal to 14. So what I can do is, here I can write BO is equal to half of BD. Okay, diagonals of parallelogram. Okay, so BO is equal to half of 14. So this is 7 centimeter. BO is 7 centimeter, correct? Now if you see, BO is 7 centimeter. So I can write in triangle ABC. Can I say BO is the median? Yes, BO is the median. By Apollonius theorem, what can we write? AB square plus BC square is equal to 2BO square plus 2CO square. Correct? This is by Apollonius theorem. Okay, now if you see, AB square plus BC square is equal to, that is 130. 2BO square, BO square is 7 square into 2CO square, that is what we want to find. So 130 is equal to, this becomes 49, 2CO square, 130 is equal to, this becomes 98, 49 2 is 98 into 2CO square. Okay, this will move here, it will get subtracted. 2CO square, 130 minus 98, what is it? 130 minus 98, I think so 32, yes. So CO square becomes 32 upon 2, 2 will move here, so CO square is equal to how much? 16. So CO will be how much? It will be 4. Correct? CO is 4 centimeter, but we are not interested in CO. What is AC? AC is twice of CO. Okay, so it is 2 into 4. So it is how much? AC is how much? 8 centimeter. Okay, so we got the value of AC. The other diagonal is 8 centimeter.